Welcome to Dodger Stadium. We've got Major League Baseball on a Tuesday night. It's the New York Mets taking on the Los Angeles Dodgers. With Chris Singleton, I'm John Shambi. And Singy, we're going to see a nice little win streak put to the test today.
Yeah, this team is really firing on all cylinders right now. And to me, the important thing is that they're doing the little things well. They're not just relying on home runs or big plays every game. They're playing good situational baseball, executing in key areas, and that's how you string together wins. So we'll see if they continue that in this one.
So almost ready to get underway. And towing the slab here, Shohei Ohtani. Chris, he's got the ability to take control of a game when he's out there.
Well, incredible mound presence, and he's going to attack hitters. Look at that strikeout per 9 ratio over 10 coming into this start. So he's a pitcher that wants the ball. He's aggressive. He knows that he can get the swing and miss, especially when he needs it most. We'll see how effective he is in this one.
Jose Ramirez, the leadoff batter as he swings through it for strike one.
First pitch, 7-11.
Ramirez matched a homer in his last game.
Big time jam right there. I hate it as a hitter, but standing in center field, you can't. Can't help but chuckle a little bit.
That one well upstairs. Now 2-2. Hacks and misses. It's a strikeout.
Bogey just ran out of patience there. He took a couple of pitches to even that count up at 2 balls and 2 strikes, but that time chased outside the zone.
Francisco Lindor stands in now and watches strike one. One down, base is empty. That one not close. And it's 1-2. Inside, just missed.
Boog, he never moved because he never had time to. But that kind of velocity, you'd prefer that pitcher work away.
Strike 3, and that's 2 in a row.
Well, that splitter out of the hand, it just sort of jumps on you, and your interpretation is, here comes a fastball again. Well, it never really reaches because the bottom falls out of it and you swing over the top, and that's why they call it a split finger fastball, because it looks like a four-seamer.
Fastball for a strike. And it's 0-2. Popped up. Taylor makes the catch, and that'll do it. Nothing doing for the Mets. The Dodgers coming up, and we are scoreless. You're dialed into the show. Mookie Betts will get us started.
Betts can claim something not many players can. He's won the World Series playing in the National League and the American League.
There's a swing and a miss.
Well, you got the hitter already chasing that nasty slider. If you're on the mound, you just want to expand the zone right now. Get a swing and miss and get through this at bat.
And down on strikes he goes. And there's one away. Here comes Chris Taylor. Fought off foul. Just missed.
1-1.
There's a swing and a drive. That one back. And that gets down in the corner. Into second with a double. And they've got something brewing now.
He was all over that one. Recognized the break on that pitch early, and that allowed him to keep his front shoulder in. You know, it's easy to bail on those front door breaking balls, but a great job right there of letting it travel, then unloading a nice balanced swing.
And a foul ball. Man at second. Yeah, that's fouled off. Cuts on it and misses. That's a strikeout. Had him out front for strike 3.
Well, he's got great strikeout stuff on the mound, doesn't he? I mean, double-digit strikeouts in his last start, and he's just racking them up again in this one. This guy can really dominate a game out there. Not a fun assignment for any lineup.
Ground ball left side. Whips it to first. And that takes care of Alonso. That ends the frame. One left for L.A. Scoreless. Back here in L.A. All set for the start of the inning. Now here is Vladimir Guerrero Jr. Ohtani back to work. And ball 1. And a big swing and a miss. James Kingsley, our plate umpire, consistent and maybe a little generous on the edges.
Yeah, Boog, he'll give a little bit on the edges, like you said, but from what I've seen, he usually does that when a pitcher is just commanding those parts of the strike zone, and essentially they've earned it. The umpire rolls with them.
Swings through it, and that's a strikeout. And stepping in is the speedy Tyrone Taylor. Good defender. He's been inconsistent offensively. Yeah, he swings and misses, and it's 0-1.
0-1's the count.
Can't make contact with the sweeper.
0-2.
Second inning here, no score. And a swing and a miss. He's notched 4 strikeouts now. Here's Miguel Andujar. That clips the corner. 2 outs, base is empty. And he grounds one to the right side. He'll do it himself, and it's a 1-2-3 inning. Back here at Dodger Stadium, bottom half of inning number 2, and now Teoscar Hernandez. That one fouled off. That's way outside, and now it's even 1-1. And a swing and a miss.
1 ball, 2 strikes.
That one ripped. Brings it in. 1 away.
Batting 6th, third baseman,
Max Muncy at the dish. Right through there for a strike.
Well, the key to his success is getting ahead early in the count. He cannot afford to go deep in the counts. Doesn't have a ton of swing and miss stuff, so he's going to have to work efficiently.
And it finds its way through for a hit. So they get a man aboard with a one-out single.
Couldn't have timed it up any better than that. I really like that swing, man. He didn't just push it the other way through the infield. He drove it that way, and it kind of makes me think he was thinking opposite field as he stepped into the box. Got a pitch he liked, and he got it done.
Runner on at first with one gone. Kyle Higashioka steps to the plate for the Dodgers. Muncy leads off first with one away. And that one wrapped foul. Oh, and they're going to tag the pitcher with a pitch clock violation. That's an automatic ball.
The pitcher must begin his motion before the pitch timer runs out. We're looking for a little more urgency out there.
Swing and a ground ball into the outfield. Base hit. Muncy headed for third. Not in time. He's safe.
Really nice job of two-strike hitting in that at-bat. Really nice job staying up the middle with his approach. He didn't try to do too much with the pitch. Just shot it through the infield. Runner in scoring position now and a good opportunity to push across the first run of the ballgame.
James Outman, the next to hit, takes low for a ball. Pitch misses, and the count is 2-0.
Good spot for the hitter. Definitely has the advantage in this count with runners on. Look for him to be aggressive on this next pitch.
Swings through that.
Great spot to be in right here for the pitcher. You can either strike this guy out or get a ground ball double play.
And a swing and a miss. Down on strikes. Huge strikeout there. And next for L.A., Andy Pajes. Not even close there. Ball one.
Well, the offense really struggled last night. I mean, it was awful. So I think picking up a run right here, that's going to get him going a little bit. This hitter loves attacking the first pitch, so not giving him something to hit is a good move.
Got him swinging on the curveball. Make it 4 strikeouts for him on the bump today.
A lot of adrenaline, we can see it right there, and sometimes you just got to let it out. That's an outstanding job of taking that, executing, and getting out of a tough inning.
Welcome back as we take a peek at the starting pitching so far this year.
Marte.
And the first pitch misses for ball one.
He's great hitting the ball the other way, and that pitch did a good job to straighten him up a bit. Mission accomplished.
Swings through that one for strike one.
This guy's got such a good sinker. As a hitter, you've got to look up in the zone. If you look down, you're going to be chasing stuff in the dirt.
In the air out to center. And that will fall. So a man on base to start the inning.
Hitting is really easy for some guys. One thing that I can see already, his bat stays in the zone on plane for an extended period of time. And guys like that, they have a high contact rate and they have more barrels because of that bat being on plane. And even when you don't get it great, it's still hit hard enough to dunk something in like that in front of the center fielder.
Next pitch is downstairs. Nobody out. Runner at first. The 1-1 is fouled off. That one missed.
2 strikes.
Cuts and misses. It's a strikeout.
He's locked in at the plate when he's using the whole field. He was out in front there. Just needs to let the ball travel a little more. His timing will be back on track. Good pitch for the strikeout.
And here's the catcher, Onyx Vega. Swings through that one. 0-1.
0-1's the count.
Top of the third, no score. Throw to first. Marte dives back in. Marte on the move. Pitch misses. Throw there. Safe. Swing and a miss. Now he's in a 1-2 hole.
One ball.
Runner at second here, one gone. Swing and a miss. That one in the dirt. Higashioka up with it. To first. In time for the second out. Good job to clean it up after the drop third strike.
Nice job recovering to complete the strikeout at first base right there. Even though the runner from second does move up to third, it's not a big deal in this situation now that there are 2 outs. Just makes blocking pitches in the dirt to this next batter even more critical.
Hernandez squeezes it, and that is that. Mets strand 1, and we're still knotted at 0. Welcome back. Let's check out what's been happening of late. Really been playing well.
Mookie Betts.
And the pitch is outside, ball 1.
Betts is definitely one of those guys that excels at everything he does, Boog.
Here comes the skipper out of the dugout, and he's ready to make the move.
Now pitching for New York.
Aroldis Chapman comes in to take over.
Oh, he's having an excellent season so far. ERA is under 2. A lot of flexibility coming out of the bullpen.
And strike 1 to Mookie Betts.
I got a ball, 1 strike.
Swing and a miss.
1 ball, 2 strikes.
Swing and a miss, struck him out.
Well, kind of a weird pitch and a weird swing on that strikeout. It's just a slider that caught a lot of the plate. I'd say a very hittable location. But in the box, I think he just gave up on it way too early. And by the time he realized it was dropping into the zone, he just fires off a really poor swing.
Taylor now in the box, comes up empty with a swing there. And there's a foul ball. 1 out, base is empty. Cut out and miss, struck him out. Coming out of the bullpen and throwing BBs.
Chance to strike out the side now. You talk about the benefits, the advantages of relievers who can come in and get the swing and miss, whether it's inherited runners or maybe a little jam that they get into themselves. Knowing that they can miss the bat, tell you what, that's huge and can change the ball game.
Pitch misses there. Ball 1.
I got 1 ball, 1 strike.
Fouled off left side. The 1-2 spoils the 2-strike pitch, and he'll see another. Hit in the air, center field. Taylor makes the catch, inning over. Nothing doing for the offense that time. On to inning number 4. We're tied 0-0. And welcome back to the ballpark. John Sciambi with Chris Singleton, and set to lead off the 4th, Francisco Lindor. A bit behind with that swing. It's strike 1.
Well, these Mets, as this game goes on, have to be more disciplined at the plate. So many of their outs have come from weak contact on pitches they're chasing outside of the strike zone. You can't do much of anything with those locations, and that's been true again today.
Outman pulls it down, and he makes the catch. And there's one down.
And as a pitcher, when the hitters are swinging at everything, you feel no need to challenge inside the zone. You just keep working the corners and expanding that strike zone and beyond, and they just keep eating right out of your hand.
Soto stands in here, takes ball 1 low.
1-0. Hey.
4th inning underway, no score. And that one clips the corner. That's outside. 2-2. And there's a ball. On the ground, Betts. They get the out on Soto. Here's Vladimir Guerrero Jr. Struck out swinging his first time. That's a strike. It's 0-1. 2 down, nobody on. Top half of inning number 4.
Ball.
Got the bat going too soon. It's strike 2.
1 ball, 2 strikes.
Swing and a miss. Struck him out. And it's a 3-up, 3-down inning. Mets go down quickly, and we are still scoreless. And we're back. Bottom 4, here's Pete Alonso.
First baseman, Pete Alonso.
That's in there. 0-1. Chapman, multi-time All-Star. He features a 4-seam fastball, a sinker, a slider, and occasionally works in a splitter.
2 strikes.
And a swing and a miss. Beat him with a fastball.
Wow, short work to send him packing to start the inning, and no messing around either. All 3 pitches were in the strike zone, attack mode all the way, and that's pretty impressive given the pop he was dealing with at the plate.
Here's Teoscar Hernandez. Scoreless here, but now he's got to deal with a guy who's got some power. Got to be careful when you're talking about a hitter with this type of slug and these type of home run totals. Hernandez with a high fly ball deep to left. That one back there. Pulls it in on the warning track.
Just pulled off of it a little bit right there. That
Now
front
batting,
shoulder
third
coming open
baseman,
instead of staying closed. If he does
Maxey.
that, he's going to be able to go up the middle the other way with some authority instead of a fly out to left.
2 outs. And he swings over the top there.
This guy's pounding the zone. Hitters don't have time to think in between pitches.
That one just misses.
Good spot there,
1 ball,
but didn't
2
get the
strikes,
strike at the knees and doesn't seem too convinced by the call out there on the mound.
A swing and a miss. That retires the side, and that'll do it. Dodgers go down quietly. Still no score. Back here at Chavez Ravine. New inning getting started. And now the center fielder, Tyrone Taylor. Ohtani back to work. Tap foul at the plate.
Well, these Mets, they're not going to be happy with the at-bats they've been having so far. Just one base runner to this point, and it's not exactly early anymore. They've got players in this lineup capable of sparking something, but it just hasn't happened for them yet.
Swing and a miss, and that one missed by a ton.
2 strikes. Oh, that's off the plate. Ball 2.
In the dirt. Full count now. And a swing and a miss. That's his 8th strikeout of the game.
It's a good breaking ball there, just off the corner where you can't really do much damage, but it's close enough to where you've got to protect, and he just couldn't find a way to fight it off.
Andujar now at the plate as he swings through strike 1.
Not sure if he could be in more of a groove. Looks really relaxed. He's retired 7 straight. This guy's feeling it right now.
Comes up empty.
Man, that's just a nasty splitter. Bottom falls out of it. You don't see a lot of guys throw that these days, but I tell you what, he's got a good one.
Not close with that one.
Strikes.
Now 1-2.
0-2 pitch that far out of the zone gives the hitter a little confidence that maybe he can climb back into this at bat.
And that's outside. Base is empty, 1 away, and we're at the top of the 5th. Fans another, and that's 3 straight strikeouts.
Really love the pitch sequence right there. I'm telling you what, pitcher and catcher are on the same page right now.
Designated hitter, Starling Marte.
Here's Starling Marte. 1 for 1 with a single so far. And he swings and misses at the initial offering.
Oh, he's looking great so far. It helps when over 80% of your first pitches are strikes. He might be able to go the distance if he keeps this up.
And strike 2.
So hard to touch.
No ball, 2
I mean,
strikes.
at the top of the zone, 99, 98, even 97. As pitchers do such a good job of teasing that part of the zone,
ball,
just
2
elevating
strikes.
a little bit. It looks good because you see it for a good while as a hitter. Looks juicy, and by the time you swing, it's almost in the catcher's mitt.
Two down, nobody on. High fly ball out towards left center. Hernandez settles underneath it, makes the grab, and that's the inning. Still nothing on the scoreboard for him after 5. And we still have no score. Welcome back as we take a look at how today's starting pitchers have fared so far.
Kyle Higashioka.
That one finds the zone. That's strike 1.
You know, these Dodgers just lacking discipline at the plate in this ballgame. Chasing pitches has been a big part of the story. We've seen it quite a bit today. It's been tough for them to make contact at times, and it just doesn't look like they're seeing it very well as a group.
Swing and a miss. Struck him out at a splitter.
Well, a well-thrown splitter is going to do exactly that. Get you off balance, thinking it's a fastball. Very similar to a changeup, but oftentimes a split's going to have even more downward movement with more velocity. Good pitch.
Outman in now. Takes ball 1 off the plate. High fly ball out into left center field. Andujar snags it for the 2nd out.
And on the mound, you know confidence has to be pretty high with all of the swings and
Now
misses.
batting,
He's had them eaten out of the palm of his hand pretty much all game.
And that's off the outside edge. And that is ball 1.
That's ball 2.
All tied up. Last half of inning number 5. too low, and it's ball 3. Late on that fastball.
I guess you throw it that hard, you can get away with locations like that right down the middle. But I still think it's a dangerous pitch. Don't want to do it again.
Sliding, and he grabs it.
Well, he had to make a quick decision there. Do I dive or do I slide? Perfect technique. He's able to adjust at the end. Reels that one in.
That missed by a lot. And that's ball 1. Double-barreled action in the bullpen. Late Trinan looks to be getting ready for manager Dave Roberts. Yates also getting ready. And that one is lifted in the air. Outman makes the grab. 1 up, 1 down.
Now batting.
Digging in, Onyx Vega.
And there's one thing on his mind this at bat, getting that first hit at the big league level.
There's a strike. Swings through that one.
Well, he just threw that fastball by and elevated, and if you're not looking up in that location, very difficult to catch up to, especially with that velocity.
That's a ball. Went with the sweeper. Off the mark there. 2-2.
2 balls, 2 strikes.
Swings through that one. It's a strikeout.
That's about as nasty of a splinter as you'll come across, especially in terms of movement. I mean, that thing tumbles out of his hand and just drops off the table at the last moment. He keeps it down. It's just so tough to put wood on.
Here's Jose Ramirez. Misses the zone, and he gets him to chase. Ramirez, in his 11th season, a member of the 1,000 hit club, and he was selected for the All-Star game last year. And that one fouled off. 2 down, nobody on, and we're in the top half of the 6th. Strike 3, went back to the sweeper and got the strikeout. Make it 6 shutout innings for him out there now. No score. Back here at Dodger Stadium, bottom of the inning, and now Mookie Betts. Saying you talk about a guy that has all the skills. The range is really good, but the arm just stands out, and he makes all the plays.
And because of that big power arm, he's able to play a little bit deeper, make throws from the outfield grass all the way across the diamond, and still get a pretty good runner. That's impressive.
Check swing. Did he go? Yes, he did. Now he steps off to reset. Swing and a miss at the splitter, and it's a strikeout.
And there's another strikeout, and those are just continuing to pile up. His confidence level has got to be dropping. He's got to find a way to make an adjustment, but get back on track. His team needs him.
Taylor lays off down low as he digs in for the 3rd time. Swing and a ball ripped out towards right center field. That'll touch down for a hit. Taylor races for second, and he's into second base with 1 away as the go-ahead run.
Seems like he got exactly what he was looking for right there. Loud contact leads to the double. I mean, you could tell it had extra bases written all over it as it jumped off of his stick. Now let's see if they can put up the first run of the game.
Here's Shohei Ohtani. Down low, it kicks away. Tag, save. He's into 3rd on the wild pitch.
Nice job right there, recognizing the wild pitch and being able to move up to 3rd because of it. Now they've got more options in terms of finding a way to bring him home.
Left-hand hitter waits. Swing and a high fly ball out towards right field. Makes the grab. Runner tags from 3rd. Run scores easily, and it's 1-0.
so many times that one gets out of here and into the seats, but they take the sac fly, RBI. Good job to get that run in from third.
Pete Alonso steps to the plate for the Dodgers. Here comes the manager out of the dugout, and he'll make a move for the bullpen.
Pitching for
The
the
Mets with a new
Mets.
arm on the mound, Dennis
Number
Santana.
60.
Well, walks have certainly
Dennis
been an issue for him this
Santana.
season, so we'll see what kind of command he has.
And that's in for a strike. And it's 0-1. Swings and chases a low one there.
No balls, 2 strikes.
And delivers outside. Lindor. Inning over. So they get 1 run. 1 hit.
Now pitching
Welcome
for the
back. We're in the
Dodgers.
7th. We have a new pitcher on the
Number
mound.
49.
Late Trinan.
These are the spots
Trinan.
relievers really make a name for themselves. Late and close. There's not much margin for error, but at the same time, there's a reason they're put in these situations.
Leading off
Nobody
for the
out.
Mets.
Lindor has a
Shortstop,
chance to tie it.
Francisco
0 for
Lindor.
2 in this one. Swing and a tapper that rolls foul. Looking to get the tying run on base. A dive. Nice stop. Throw to first. And that's a great play for the out.
Great cat-like reflexes right there. Lays out, knocks the ball down, and then
Right fielder,
fires with that rocket arm
Showtime.
all the way across the diamond. Man, put this guy in the mound.
Here's Juan Soto. And a foul ball. And that's downstairs. 1 ball, 1 strike.
Just missed with that backdoor breaking ball. If he gets a swing and miss or called strike, 0-2 count. Instead, it's 1-1. Look for him to go back to that pitch later in this at bat.
Set down on strikes. Couldn't pull the trigger on a fastball at the knees. And next will be the cleanup hitter, Vladimir Guerrero Jr., who's 0 for 2 with a pair of strikeouts. And that's
Inside,
off
ball
the
1.
inside edge. 1-0. Swing and a miss. Strike 1.
Instead of letting the hitter get his arms extended, tied him up a little bit, slightly up, slightly in.
On the ground to third. Muncy sends it to first. And the Mets go 1-2-3. Back here in L.A., ready to go for the last half of the inning. Now the left fielder, Teoscar Hernandez.
Ball, that pitch is out.
He hasn't wanted to challenge him both of those pitches off the plate away. Don't expect anything down the heart of the plate. You may just have to be patient and take your walk here.
Strike 2.
He got away with one there, but he knows he can't go into that spot very often against a guy like this.
That one 95 to finish him off. Here comes Max Muncy. 1 for 2. Here comes the skipper, and we're going to see a pitching change in this spot.
For New York.
A new arm into the game.
Number
The righty,
64.
Fernando Cruz.
Well, he's been excellent against left-handed hitters this year, and that's his first test. This looks like a good move to the pin in terms of the matchup.
Base is empty, one away. Here at the bottom of the seventh. Lifted in the air, right center field. Taylor moving under it. And there's two down. And at the plate for the Dodgers, Kyle Higashioka. Right through there for a strike.
0-1's the count.
Next offering is fouled back. This to third, and that goes foul.
That wasn't an easy pitch to hit. It's much easier to do damage against mistakes, but that's not what that pitch was.
Cut on and missed, and it's a strikeout, and that is the inning. Nothing doing for the Dodgers here. They lead it 1-0. Welcome back, and a new arm on the mound to start the eighth. Kirby Yates.
Well, the best relievers love the opportunity to come in and protect the tight lead late in the ball game. Some of them are just wired different, so we'll see what he's got here.
The Dodgers bullpen with some action. Tanner Scott looks to be getting ready for manager Dave Roberts. That's in there, and the count is 0-2. Swing and a miss. Got him to go up the ladder for the K.
Pretty big strikeout right there to start this eighth inning. Down one. Any leadoff base runner really makes this inning a bit more interesting. But now this offense has to switch from possibly trying to manufacture a run to needing to run into something or just try to string multiple hits together to get a run across the plate.
Andujar swings through it for strike one. Late with the swing there. Trying to hold a one-run lead, and we're in the top of the eighth. Down to the dirt, swing and a miss. Higashioka up with it. To first, out. Two away now after the drop third strike. Starling Marte up to hit. Corner infielders guarding the lines, trying to prevent extra bases. And that's down and away. Two outs. A swing and a miss as he chases way out of the zone. Wow, nice play. To his knee, the throw on the money. Nice play.
Making it look easy at the keystone position. Definitely worth another look. He'll get some.
Back in the ballpark as we take a check of the bullpen so far this season. Cruz back to work. That one finds the zone. Strike one. That's down and in. Swing and a miss. And a count 1-2.
1 ball, 2 strikes.
Swings and misses. Couldn't catch up to the heater. Andy Pajes steps to the plate for the Dodgers. And takes low for ball one.
If you're the pitcher, you've got to go right at this guy. It's the number 9 hitter in the lineup. You can't be afraid of contact in this situation.
Fastball for a strike.
I got a ball, 1 strike.
There's a swing and a miss.
1 ball, 2 strikes.
Stays alive. Ripped into right center. Base hit. So now back to the top of the order.
Well, he found himself behind in the
Now
count
batting,
right there, but he didn't
shortstop,
give in. Pretty much a model
Betts.
swing on that one as he ripped it into the opposite field gap. And I'm sure he's going to be watching that one back on video because that's the kind of swing you want to bottle. So many positives that led to that knock.
Here's Mookie now. Runner takes off. Over to Jazz. There's one. Relay to Guerrero in time, inning-ending double play. No runs, one hit, no errors, and no one left. Ninth inning coming up. It's the Dodgers 1 and the Mets nothing.
Now pitching.
Welcome
for the
back,
Dodgers.
and here comes the closer,
Number
Tanner
66.
Scott.
Save opportunity
Tanner
for him right here,
Scott.
and he's their guy. Time to lock this one down and get out of here with the W.
Chisholm swings through it for strike
0-1.
one. Swing and a miss as he was out front.
Gonna really need to
ball,
hang
two
in
strikes.
there with that front side against this left-handed breaking ball.
And that misses. It's a ball and 2 strikes.
Man, oh man, I don't know how you take that pitch. That's as close as it gets.
And a swing and a miss. And a strikeout for the first out here in the ninth.
Definitely made him chase a little bit out of the zone right there. I don't think that's a strike if he takes it. Pretty textbook pitching. Get ahead in the count, get the guy in the box on his heels, and then force him to chase your pitch where he doesn't have much of a chance to do any damage.
Vega in the box now. Takes strike 1. And fouled off.
A defensive swing right there. Some cheese on the inside part of the plate. Bet the hands are still stinging after that one.
Inside.
That's
Now
inside.
1 and 2. Crowd locked in right now. 1-run game here in the ninth. Fouls it off. Still 1 and 2. Now 1
2
missed.
balls, 2 strikes. Full count.
Jose Ramirez in the on-deck circle, hoping to get a chance to make a big impact here. Ball 4,
That brings
he
it up.
walked
Ball
in,
4.
and that'll keep the line moving.
What a battle. It's not always easy laying
Now
off a
batting,
3-2
third
pitch,
baseman,
and I tell you
Jose
what, he earned that
Ramirez.
walk.
So digging in, Jose Ramirez, known for his late-inning heroics. That's off the inside corner, and that's ball 1.
If you're a base runner, you got to stay dialed in here. Look for anything in the dirt. Try your best to get in the scoring position.
And that is out of play. That one
Oh, that's out.
outside, and it's 2 and 1. Swing and a miss, and that's strike 2.
With 2 strikes, may see some movement over there at first base, trying to stay out of the double play right here.
Got him swinging. It's a strikeout. Only 1 out remaining for the Mets. Francisco Lindor comes up to the plate.
Francisco
A switch hitter
Lindor.
batting right. On the ground to the left.
ball, foul.
And foul ball. 1-run game here in the top of the ninth. The shortstop
that's a
takes the ball. They're down to their final strike.
Then he really sells the changeup with that arm
2
action.
strikes.
The Mets down to their final strike. Got him, and that's the ball game.
Well, this one was all about the pitching and defense. Outstanding job of the pitchers, really attacking hitters, trusting what the catcher was putting down, and trusting the players standing behind him to make the plays.
Coming to you live from Southern California, the national spotlight is on MLB The Show's Game of the Week. It's the New York Mets taking on the Los Angeles Dodgers. First pitch. And stepping in for New York, Jose Ramirez. And that's through there for a strike. And that's how we get started here in Los Angeles. Breaking ball inside. 1-2 to count.
This guy's a fun guy to watch taking at bat. He just battles up there. He doesn't take a pitch off at all. Makes it so difficult on the pitchers out there. You can tell they get frustrated with how long it takes to put him away.
Outside low. It's 2-2. Swing and a miss. He didn't make it easy for him on the mound, but they still get the strikeout.
Well, getting a good look at the pitcher here in the first inning isn't a bad thing. I know he struck out, but you can live with that as long as the other hitters in this lineup can learn something from it.
Now up to hit, Francisco Lindor. In the air, center field. Edman makes the grab, 2 down. Let's take a peek at the Mets lineup here. One guy swinging a hot bat recently, Francisco Lindor.
He's one of the better home run hitters in the league this year. In fact, in the top 5 in homers in the National Leagues. Not missing many pitches. And I tell you what, when he gets his pitch, it goes a long way. Make sure you don't sleep on this guy if you're the pitcher.
On the ground, right side, into the outfield, base hit. And Vladimir Guerrero Jr. with a chance to make an impact with 2 away. Vladimir Guerrero Jr. now.
He really needs to start making more contact, averaging 2 strikeouts per game over his last 5.
Fastball for a strike. Oh, and 2 now as he swings through it.
Well, you got the hitter already chasing that nasty slider. If you're on the mound, you just want to expand the zone right now. Get a swing and miss and get through this at bat.
And that is downstairs. Going to count 1 and 2. Swing and a miss. The velocity blasted it right past him. Mets leave 1. And now the Dodgers get a crack at it. No score. It's Major League Baseball, and it's on the show. Back here with my pal Singy. Today's starting pitcher, Framber Valdez. How about a report on him, Chris?
Well, what quickly stands out to me for this guy is that he comes in with a 3-to-1 strikeout to walk ratio on the season. So when you consider consistency, the ability to get swings and misses and to limit base runners, that's critical in winning games today, especially when teams are depending on the big swing, the home run to win ball games.
The 1-2. Keeps the at-bat going with a foul ball. Battling here as he fouls it away. wind and the pitch. That's to third. Fires over to Guerrero. One gone, bottom half of the first.
Batting second.
Here's a switch hitter, Tommy Edman.
Tommy Edman.
Just missed.
1-0.
And it's fouled away. One out, base is empty. Next pitch is outside. And a swing and a miss.
Well, and those hitters count sometimes can be a little too aggressive, and a good pitcher will play off of that. He's got to get a better pitch to hit.
And the slider just misses.
Really close pitch down around the knees there, and you could see him asking where it missed. Probably doesn't agree, but it appears he's ready to move on to the next pitch.
Swing and a ground ball, and that's just foul. Swing and a miss. Curveball in the dirt. Diaz collects, fires to first, gets the out, 2 down after the strikeout.
Well, oftentimes that's the pitch he's trying to set up, the curveball. He'll lean on it pretty heavily, so you got to be expecting it, look for it, and sell out so you don't miss it when you get it.
And up to the plate is Will Smith. Swing and a miss. Ugly swing right there.
Good late sink on that fastball. Out of the hand, looks so good, and then by the time he gets in the hitting zone, hard to get the barrel to it.
1 and 2.
2 out, space is empty. That one misses. 2 balls, 2 strikes. Down to the dirt, swing and a miss. Up with it, fires to first. That completes the strikeout, and that'll do it. We played an inning, no score. Second inning, set to go. And stepping in for New York, O'Neal Cruz. Glass now, back to work. And that one fouled off. That misses, and it's 1-1.
Larry Bullard making the calls behind the plate for us in this one. Pretty good strike zone. Well reviewed by those we talked to around the league.
Yeah, he's an umpire. He doesn't get a lot of looks from players, maybe here and there once in a while, but he's appreciated back there. Glass now, ready to deal. That one not close, and the count's even at 2. Singy, what kind of strike zone is most frustrating for hitters?
I'd say off the plate, away, and down. And why? Those are the toughest locations to hit the baseball.
Got him looking. And he's registered 3 Ks in this one. Here's Miguel Andujar. Up and in, ball 1. As the game has moved along, we see more and more information supplied by teams about the umpires. I've been in clubhouses where they have pictures of all 4 guys, nicknames, hometowns, and as well hobbies listed, just so you can kind of small talk the umpire a little bit.
That's great.
2 out, space is empty. Here's Starling Marte. A swing and a miss, and that's strike 1. And that's outside.
1 ball, 1 strike.
Swing and a miss. And the count 1 and 2.
1 ball, 2 strike.
And there's a ball. Breaking ball misses down and away.
Count full.
And a swing and a miss. And that's that. And we're back. And the batter now, Pete Alonso.
First baseman, Pete Alonso.
Up the middle. And that one handled. And that takes care of Alonso.
Well, I'm impressed with this guy's internal clock. He knew he had plenty of time to take that extra step, secure his grip on the baseball, and make a strong, accurate throw.
Teoscar Hernandez in the box here. Lets that one go for a ball. Fouled off down the right side. Valdez ready to fire now. This one high in the air to left center. Cruz puts it away for the out. Muncy digs in. And a strike on the outside edge.
That pitch started in and ended up on the outside edge. Just changing planes and very difficult, especially for a left-handed hitter to track.
Fair ball. Around first, heading for two. Muncy into second. It's a double.
Love how he let that ball travel, trusted his hands. Nice job of going the other way.
So the go-ahead run in scoring position. Now the third baseman, Kike Hernandez.
And Boog, I'd say he's due.
A little out front there as he swings through it.
Well, they're looking to get on the board first here after that clutch two-out double made this inning interesting.
And that one hammered on its way. And it backs off the foul pole. Home run. A laser to left. It's 2-0. Chris, we knew this moment was coming for him soon.
Yep, and it finally came. We knew it was only a matter of time before he was going to connect with one just like that. Just too good of a hitter at the plate.
Chris Taylor now.
Definitely scuffling at the dish lately. Only 2 hits over the last 5 games.
Not even close there. And it's 1-0. Bases empty, 2 away, but 2 runs are in bottom half of inning number 2. And downstairs, Valdez. Maybe a little less aggressive on the mound right now after that home run, Chris.
Yeah, it seems that way. You know, guys, they can come out, feel good, but then all of a sudden get touched up a little bit, and they start trying to throw instead of pitch. They're not trusting their stuff.
In there at the knees, and it's 2-2. Well, he's been good for the most part. Is it going to take someone going out to the mound to maybe refocus him a bit?
No, partner, every pitcher's a little different.
And he got him. Strike 3, and that'll retire the side. But 2 come across to score in the inning, courtesy of this. Back here at the ballpark,
Leading
let's
off
check out the
for
latest
Mets,
news from
second
around the
baseman,
league.
Jazz Chisholm Jr.
Swing and a miss. It's 0-1.
0-1.
So, here. Here's an interesting note on Glass now. He's been known to look at photos of people he doesn't like before it starts. It's a way for him to kind of get angry, and then he carries that anger out to the mound to help him pitch. It sounds like a good strategy to me, but I wonder who he's looking at.
One now. Right through there for a strike.
Goodness, I think he just took the best pitch he's going to see in this at bat. You don't get many like that in that location. I don't know if you take that pitch against any pitcher out there on the mound.
And now it's 1-2.
Oh.
That one missing inside.
Boog, he never moved because he never had time to. With that kind of velocity, you'd prefer that pitcher work away.
Foul. We'll see another payoff pitch. Gets a piece and stays alive. That's foul off to the right side. Keeps the AB going. Hacks and misses. It's a strikeout.
He's really good hitting the baseball the other way, so credit the pitcher for having him out in front of that pitch. Clearly he had him fooled.
Yainer Diaz up now for the Mets. And that drops in for a strike. Diaz getting the start at catcher, hitting ninth in today's lineup. And he was born in the Dominican Republic. That's to third. Hernandez over to first in time. 2 up, 2 down. Now it's Jose Ramirez.
Third baseman,
He's 0 for
Jose
1.
Ramirez.
Strike. Woo.
Wow, good luck catching up to that one.
Strike.
Two down, nobody on. Swing and a pop-up. Foul at a play off to the right side. That'll find the stands. Foul ball. It stays 0-2.
Flew open a little bit with that front shoulder, but was able to slow his bat down just enough to make contact with that pitch. Keep the at-bat alive.
Swing and a miss at 96. Struck him out. And good work there as he gets a 1-2-3. No runs, no hits, no errors. We head now to the home half of inning number 3. It's the Dodgers 2 and the Mets nothing. Back here at Chavez Ravine as we go to the last of the third. Now it's the right fielder, Andy Pajes. Fastball is outside. Yeah, big swing and a miss.
1-1.
Slapped foul. And that's downstairs and outside.
2 balls, 2 strikes.
And there's a rocket into the outfield. Now he turns and heads for second. And he's there with a leadoff double.
Everything came together for him. As a hitter, there's not a whole lot better of a feeling than a double into the gap. Right off the bat, you know you put a great swing on the baseball.
Back to the top of the Dodgers order. Next to hit, Ha-Seong Kim. That clips the inside corner for a strike. Runner in scoring position, nobody out. Here in game 3 of this 4-game series. Waves at the bender for the strikeout.
Well, take a look at the 3-pitch sequence here. Pretty simple in terms of putting them away at the plate. Once you're ahead 0-2 as a pitcher, you can really expand the zone and see how aggressive that hitter is going to be trying to protect and battle. And right there, Clearly he was in swing mode, but all you can do is hope to foul that off.
0-1.
Edman batting with one down takes a strike. Lined in the left center, base hit. Here comes Pages around third. He'll score.
Well done, drives in the run. That could be a dangerous pitch if you don't get it inside enough, because as a hitter, you see it coming across the plate the whole way. No problem handling it and putting a good swing on it that time.
The batter now will be Will Smith. Right through there for a strike. Edman over at first with one away. Liner, base hit. Quick throw back in. Lead runner holds at second with one gone.
Well, I'm not saying that play was easy, but it was harder than it needed to be thanks to the bad jump. Those small moments can be costly.
And now it's the polar bear, Pete Alonso. That one finds the zone. That's strike one. Runners at first and second with one gone here in the last half of the third.
Well, he looks fresh out there. Just needs to get a little more confidence and remember how good he's been in the past.
Missed with a changeup, and the count is 1-2. Fouls it back with two strikes. One out. Runners at first and second. And foul ball.
That wasn't an easy pitch to hit. It's much easier to do damage against mistakes, but that's not what that pitch was.
And he chases that one. He picks up his fifth strikeout on the hill.
That was a really nice pitch call for that put-away slider right there. You look at the sequence in that at bat, and he hadn't thrown it yet, so it just makes it really tough to recognize and fight off with two strikes. I'm sure it looked like a fastball all the way until it wasn't.
Here's Teoscar Hernandez. Check swing, but he went too far.
No ball.
1-1.
One strike.
Comes up empty. That's strike two.
0-2.
Gets a piece there. We'll do it again. Swing and a high fly ball out there towards left field. Oh, he can't bring it in. One run is in. Headed for the plate. He'll score. 2 runs are in.
Picks himself up a couple of ribbies. Put a pretty good swing on that one as he drove it out to deep left. Didn't quite have the right combination of launch angle and exit velocity to get it over the fence, but you're never going to be disappointed with extra bases.
Here's Muncy to hit. A double and a run scored his first time up. Drilled out towards left center field. That's well struck. Cruz going back. Makes the catch on the edge of the track. But 3 score in the inning. 2 of them on this 2-run double. And the lead is now 5-0. 3 innings in the book on MLB The Show. Welcome back. Let's check out what's been happening of late. Really been playing well.
Lindor.
The right-hander back to work. He swings and fouls one off.
Well, these Mets, as this game goes on, have to be more disciplined at the plate. They're chasing a lot of pitches outside the zone, and those chases that are turning into a bunch of outs. Can they turn that around and stay within the zone? We'll see, but I think they have to.
In the air, left field, down the line. Hernandez makes the play. One down. Juan Soto now 1 for 1 with a single so far. And that's outside. The Dodgers leading by 5. Top half of inning number 4. Swing and a foul out of play. The 1-1. Swing and a liner foul off to the right. And that's outside. Ball 2. Good eye in that spot.
He's really tightening up his hitting zone with 2 strikes here. I love it.
To the right side. And he handles it himself for the out.
Now batting, first baseman, Vladimir
2
Guerrero
down, bases empty.
Jr.
Here's Vladimir Guerrero Jr. Went down on strikes his first time through. Swing and a foul back. That's out of play.
I want to start that load a little bit sooner because of the good velo.
2 outs. Swing and a ball line to center. Makes the grab on the run. And that'll do it. So they go quietly there. On now to the bottom of the 4th. Back here at Dodger Stadium, John Chambi and Chris Singleton with you. And leading off the bottom of the 4th, Enrique Hernandez. Close, but called a ball. Ball 1. Hernandez, versatile player, can play all over the infield and the outfield. And here comes the Mets manager to the mound.
For New York.
Dennis Santana gets
Number
the ball
60.
now.
Not having a lot of success against right-handed hitters. They've been hitting them around. So this next matchup might be tough for him.
1 ball, 1 strike.
Lifted in the air, left field, pretty well struck. And there's 1 away.
Every day during batting practice,
Now
these
batting,
outfielders get about
shortstop,
10 minutes
Chris
of balls
Taylor.
in the gaps. They practice this, and when the game comes, they make the play perfectly.
Taylor at the plate now. That's ball 1. The next offering misses. 2 balls, no strikes. Base is empty, 1 away. We're here in the bottom of the 4th. This one in the air, center field. Cruz makes the grab. And there are 2 outs. Andy Pajes steps to the plate for the Dodgers. And that misses off the outside edge. That one inside. Now 2-0. Next offering is fouled back. On the ground to third. And it goes just foul. Ground ball, Vlad Jr. He takes it himself to the bag, and that'll do it. Back here in L.A., ready now for the 5th inning. Here's the center fielder, O'Neal Cruz. Glass now back to work. First pitch swinging.
Well, these Mets just aren't putting together very many good at-bats in this one. Just 1 base runner to this point, and it's not exactly early anymore. They have guys in this lineup capable of sparking something, but it just hasn't happened for them yet.
No ball, 2 strike.
The 0-2. Fights it off. He'll see another. Foul ball, still 0-2. Foul ball left side. He'll see another. And 1-2. Swings and misses. Picks up strikeout number 7. And next for the Mets, Miguel Andujar. Grounded out his first time up. Ball 1, no strikes. And a swing and a miss there.
Now, there's a certain point where you have to commit to what you think you see, and he guessed wrong right there. Nasty slider with just terrific bite at the end.
And misses inside.
Huh. 2-2.
Lined, and that's a base hit. And they have their first base runner since the first inning.
Only 2 hits allowed so far tonight, Boog, so I don't think that one will disrupt his momentum all that much. You know, he's really been on top of his game, commanding his pitches all night long.
Man at first with 1 gone, and now the DH, Starling Marte. Lifted in the air, right field. Nabs it. Jazz Chisholm Jr. now. He struck out swinging at his first at bat. And immediately pumps in a strike to the left-handed hitter. Andujar off of first with 2 away. Swing and a miss.
Ahead 0-2 in the count. Sure, you've got 4 pitches you can work with, but throw something you can command and get this at bat over with as quickly as possible.
Swings through it, and that's a strikeout. Mets strand 1, still looking at that 5-0 deficit. And welcome back to the ballpark. We head to the bottom of the 5th. Here's the second baseman, Hae-Sung Kim. First pitch swinging, and it's a knock. Man aboard on the leadoff single.
Didn't take long to get a result for that at bat. Anytime you rip a line drive the other way, you feel really good about what you did at the plate. You trusted your hands, you let the ball travel, and you took the barrel straight to it. That's great work right there. You know, these Dodgers really impressing me with the quality of their at-bats in this one. It's been fun getting a chance to see them go to work. It looked to me like they really wanted to get to the starter early, get him out of the game before he settles in, so I'd say mission accomplished.
Foul ball. And that's in the dirt.
1 strike.
Runner at first with no outs here. Swing and a pop-up in foul ground. Ramirez puts it away, and there's 1 down. Will Smith to the plate. Fought off foul. Swing and a miss. 0-2 now.
This guy's sink has so much drop in it. It's almost like a split finger fastball. Instead of just weak contact and balls on the ground, he gets swings and misses.
Man at first, 1 away. Next offering misses down and away. Caught him looking for the K. So he gets the call and picks up the strikeout looking.
Sometimes with a good hit at the plate, he'll be the one to get the benefit of the doubt if he lays off on a close pitch like that, but just not right there. Strike zone definitely expanded a little bit with 2 strikes.
Here's Pete Alonso. 0 for 2 in this one. That's in for a strike. And a swing and a miss. There's that slider.
No ball. 2 strike.
And that one is downstairs. And that's ball 1. And a foul ball. He stays alive. Fights that one away. Still 1-2. Ramirez. They get the force, and that ends the inning. So the Dodgers leave one as they are. And we're back.
Leading
and now
off
the catcher
for the
comes up
Mets.
to him.
Catcher,
Yainer Diaz. Swing and a miss as he was late that time.
When a guy's throwing a lot of first pitch strikes as a hitter, you got to be ready to hit. Now, that's not going to help you get deep into his pitch count and into the bullpen, but you got to take what he's offering that day.
Strike.
Swings through that one for strike 2.
And it really looks like these hitters have been in between with their timing today. Good fastball, excellent slider, but they've not been able to commit to one velocity and stay there.
Swings and misses on the fastball up in the zone for the strikeout.
Thought it was a pretty good pitch. Top of the strike zone. We're seeing more fastballs in that location. Hitters, especially with 2 strikes, have to be ready to pull the trigger.
Ramirez in the box again, takes a strike. The Dodgers leading by 5, and we're the top half of the 6th. Ground ball right side. Toss to Alonso, and a couple of quick outs.
Now batting.
Here's
shortstop,
Francisco Lindor.
Francisco Lindor.
And first offering is fouled off. Lindor, a former Gold Glove winner, 31 years old, and he's put together some good swings lately with 5 home runs in his last 10 games. Look out!
Time.
And it hit him.
That hit him. Take your base.
Now, Boog, I'll tell you firsthand, retired players,
Now
we miss a
batting,
lot of things about
right
playing the
fielder,
game and our
Juan
playing days, but
Soto.
getting drilled by a pitch like that usually isn't something we talk about.
And a foul ball.
Some real good life going through the zone on that one.
Two outs. Right side, hard hit. Toss to Alonso. And that is the 3rd out of the inning. Make it 6 shutout innings for him out there now. It's the Dodgers 5 and the Mets nothing. Back here at Chavez Ravine. Here's the left fielder, Teoscar Hernandez.
Teoscar Hernandez.
Now fly ball to right center. And there's one away.
Now batting. Designated
Here's Max Muncy.
hitter.
That funky
Max
Muncy. 1 for
Muncy.
2. That's ripped. Base hit. So a man aboard now with 1 away.
Now
Here's
batting.
Kike Hernandez.
Third baseman.
He's already homered in this game.
Hernandez.
Just
That's a
missed.
corner.
Muncy leads off first with 1 away.
Ball.
Squirts away a little bit.
Strike.
Good approach right there. You want to get something just a little higher that you can elevate. Stay out of that double play.
Lindor. Off balance feed. There's one. To first, not in time. Great effort there.
Tough play right there. Didn't really have enough time to set his feet and make a strong, accurate throw. Had to rush it, but he got it off, and he got it there in time to get that out at second base.
Here comes Chris Taylor. And that misses. And that is ball one. And here comes the Mets.
Now
So they
pitching
turn to
for
the
New
lefty
York
in
Mets.
this spot. Aroldis Chapman.
Number 44.
I think it's got to be a little tough coming in out of the pen when your
Chapman.
guys are trailing so big on the scoreboard. Just doesn't have the same intensity to it, but he's got to find a way because these batters count the same for his stats, obviously, regardless of the score.
And there's the automatic. Hit in the air out to center field. And that's the inning. Welcome back. We're in the seventh. We have a new pitcher on the mound, Alex Vesia.
And he's got a nice lead to work with, so he should come in throwing strikes, attacking these hitters.
Alex Vesia.
In the air, pretty deep out to center field. Edman makes the grab, one down.
Almost a loud start to the inning on that first pitch. Man, he's going to
Now
want that one back,
the
no
center
doubt.
fielder, O'Neal
Here's
Cruz.
O'Neal Cruz, who's 0 for 2 with a pair of strikeouts. And first offering is fouled off. Swing and a miss, and that's strike two. Meanwhile, activity in the bullpen. Anthony Banda looks to be getting ready for manager Dave Roberts. Tried to hold up on the 0-2. Now a look down to third, and that's ruled a swing. It's a strikeout. Miguel Andujar up now for the Mets. That one ripped, but foul. Cut on and lifted in the air. Edman in position. He's got it, and that'll end the inning. Starting to run out of outs as they're unable to chip away. Midway in inning number 7, and it's time to stretch. Welcome back. Taking a look at our game summary. And a first pitch fastball is in for a strike.
Well, he didn't like those first two pitches. Now in an 0-2 hole. He's going to have to battle. Hope he gets a mistake.
That pitch just misses the inside corner. Now 1-2. Line drive, and that should be extra bases. Makes the turn and heads for second. And he's got his second double of the game.
Well, just a total nightmare for lefties. I'd be very surprised to see that matchup again. Nice job of driving that pitch the other way on a line. You know, hitters, they take so many reps in the cages working on going to the opposite field, and it doesn't always translate into the game, but right there it did, and he did it perfectly.
Runner in scoring position, no outs. Now it's the second baseman, Hesung Kim.
0-1.
Ground ball up the middle. That's a base hit. Coming home. The throw in, but it's offline. And it's now a 6-run lead.
That's back-to-back singles for him. Once you get the ball by the pitcher, there's a lot of base hits up the middle, even on ground balls. So a nice job to use that big hole and get himself a hit.
Tommy Edman at the plate. That one finds the zone. Strike one. Swing and a miss at a slider.
You tie a guy up like that, you're feeling like you are in command.
Right through there, got him. And that's the first out.
No, that's not the best two-strike fastball I've seen, but certainly got away with the location there. You know, sometimes As a hitter, when you're down in the count, you're so focused on a pitcher painting the black, and you just get a little bit locked up on something down the heart of the plate, not expecting it, and it just kind of freezes you.
Next offering is in for a strike. Strike three, and that's 2 in a row.
Just a mid-90s challenge fastball right there. Not much to it. And I'm sure he'd love another swing
He's
at it because
Alonso.
it was in a very hittable location. Those are the swings where you can sometimes start to question yourself as a hitter and say, how did I miss that? But you know what happens.
To third. Zips it to first. And that takes care of Alonso. That ends the inning. They get a run on 2 hits, no errors, and a man left. 8th inning coming up. It's the Dodgers 6. And the
Now pitching.
welcome back, and a new arm on the mound to start the 8th. Anthony Banda.
Compared to some days, this is a pretty low leverage appearance for him. So he should be fairly free and easy out there. Still have to keep yourself sharp and attack the strike zone.
And no one can get there. And the leadoff man aboard.
Right there, does a great job of staying in the big part of the field. Man, there are a lot of hits there.
And now Jazz Chisholm Jr. right through there for a strike.
If you're going to get something going, this is the time to do it. You get the leadoff man on. Everybody's got to look over the shoulder and say, I'm just going to keep the line moving. Don't try to do too much.
Swing and a miss. Activity in the bullpen for the Dodgers. Kirby Yates, a right-hander with big strikeout stuff, is getting it fired up. Jazz goes down on strikes.
Well, that at-bat seemed to be over as soon as it started. 3-pitch strikeout. You've got to be better at the plate right there. At least to foul something off, extend that at-bat.
Diaz in the box now. No balls and a strike. Swing and a high fly ball pulled foul, and that's out of play. Marte, the base runner at first with 1 out. Fights that one away, and the count remains 0-2. And that's hammered into right field. That's a base hit. They get it in quickly. So first and second, now 1 out.
Up next for the Mets, third baseman, Jose Ramirez.
Here's Jose Ramirez. Splits the plate, and it's 0-1.
0-1.
And there's a foul ball. Runners at first and second with 1 gone.
Hey!
Swing and a miss. Struck him out. Nothing happening on the bases, though.
Just overmatched on that fastball right there, and it wasn't like he was set up for it by something off speed earlier in the at-bat. Just came right after him with 3 straight, and he had no answer for it.
Lindor at the plate with 2 away. Swings through that one. Way out front for strike 2.
0-2.
Two on, 2 outs. And it's fouled off. They'll do it again.
Man, he'd like to have that pitch back.
One and two.
In the dirt, but kept close. And down on strikes. That K is his 3rd of the game. Back here in a blowout, which gives us a chance to talk about just about anything.
Bro.
Here's a new pitcher from the pen, Fernando Cruz.
Well, you see the ERA, very
Number
solid.
64.
That doesn't always tell you the whole
Fernando
story,
Cruz.
but he's been really good so far this year.
Here's a rocket out to left. Makes the grab, 1 away. Here's Max Muncy. And first offering is fouled off.
Well, that ball was hit pretty hard and sure had home run distance, but if you're the pitcher out there on the mound, you execute it. Just a long strike. You go after him and finish him off.
Cuts and misses. It's a strikeout.
Well, that's the effect of the splitter that you're looking for on the mound. Really nice pitch right there and had him out in front over the top. I'm sure the batter was thinking he was getting something else, perhaps a fastball with a little more straight and velo to it.
Hernandez in the box with two gone and takes a look at a called strike. Next pitch is outside.
1 ball, 1 strike. No, that's a ball.
2 down, nobody on. Here, the bottom half of the 8th inning. Swing and a miss. Missed that by a mile. And the count is even, 2-2. He goes down looking. Dodgers go down quietly, but they're on top by a count of 6-0.
Pitching for the Dodgers.
We're back. It's the top of the 9th, and there's a new pitcher on the mound, Clayton Kershaw.
And you know, bullpen guys can struggle sometimes when they're called upon with big leads because it just doesn't have the same intensity as a tight game. So we'll see how sharp he is. Your mental toughness matters in situations like this as well.
And a swing and a miss. There's that slider. And that's downstairs. It's a ball and 2 strikes. Spoils a 2-strike pitch, and he'll see another. Swing and a miss. Struck him out. And a strikeout for the first out here in the 9th. Vladimir Guerrero Jr. up now for the Mets. 0 for 3 in this one. And first offering is fouled off. For Kershaw, the resume speaks for itself. 3 Cy Youngs, an MVP, and one of the best sliders the game has ever seen. The slider was not part of his arsenal when he debuted in 2008. He was a fastball, changeup, curveball guy. But in May of 2009 at Wrigley Field in a bullpen session, he decided to try a new pitch. Taylor has it, throws to first, and they're down to their last out. So up next for New York, O'Neal Cruz. Oh, man, that smoked him on the mound. And they get the out after the ricochet. That's the ball game.
Good win by 6 runs. Always nice when you can win by a touchdown or a couple of field goals. You want to keep that momentum going, knowing the offense can score at will, bring it into the next one and get another W.
6-0 is how this one ends. Dave Roberts and company celebrate in the dugout. For Chris Singleton and our entire outstanding crew here at MLB The Show, I'm John Shambi. Thanks for joining us for the Game of the Week.